What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy Behind Radio Shout In. Stepping in the building, I got my Florida fam off in this thing.
Yes,
Young
sir.
Cash, what's good with it, boss?
What it do, man? Appreciate you having me.
Man, appreciate you pulling up in this thing.
Yeah,
Now, I mean, Cash, first of all, you making the way through the A-Town right now as we speak. What got you moving and grooving in the city, boss?
Shit, you know, I'm always back and forth to the A. You know, little bro stay up here. And this is where our headquarters at for, you know, Nappy Boy and shit. So
That's right.
I'm up here working. We working on a project called Blues Brothers. And we also finna go on tour, so we preparing for the tour.
Yeah.
You know, I just got on the phone with Monte. He said he was on the phone with you
I
earlier.
just talked to Monte.
Yeah. You know, he paying DJ, so.
Damn right.
Yeah, we putting together the show right now for the tour.
Yeah,
so got about 15, 20 dates already.
That's
lined
crazy.
Up. So we up there for that, preparing for that.
Coming out of Jacksonville with it, though, man. What was that like for you, Cash?
Shit, it was hard, bro. It ain't like how it is now. You know what I'm saying? They got all the social media and all that. You know what I'm saying? I came from the grind. You know what I'm talking about? Well, I used to watch the Atlanta folks. Can we
say what you feeling here?
How the Atlanta niggas was doing it, you feel me? They power gorilla, you know what I'm saying, on the streets with it.
Yeah.
CDs, t-shirt, big posters and all that, you feel me? I came from that era, so I was on that time in Florida, in Jacksonville, where nobody ain't seen that type of shit.
Yeah.
So I was going hard like that, and then, you know, I got recognized by Steve Rifkin, you feel me? For, you know, we used to be a loud record.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So he ended up coming and finding me out of Jacksonville, and that's how I got my first deal.
What was going through your mind when you got your first deal, though, man, out of Jacksonville?
Yeah, I was like, man, I was happy because everybody else had to go elsewhere. Yeah. You feel me? I ain't saying everybody else, but like, we ain't never had. Yeah, most folk, you know, you got to go to Miami or Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Like, because Jacksonville, like, you know, they consider like a country city or whatever, but like 69 Boys was the last big thing we had. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They came from the city, and them boys had really like went to Orlando. Yeah. So I really wanted to show the city that, nigga, we can do it from right here.
Exactly.
So that's what I was thinking at that time. I like, I done really was the first nigga to do it, like on some street rap shit.
Exactly.
To get on, you know what I'm saying? So
when you got OGs like Bigga Rankin down there in Florida connecting the whole state, man, I mean, can you speak of the importance that he played in just helping folks in general, including yourself, get some movement in this thing?
He was real monumental in my career. Like, he was the first person to actually get, because they wasn't playing no local music in the clubs like they did in other cities. You feel me? Especially like in Atlanta or Texas, shit. Like they won't play no local music at all. Yeah. Bigga Rankin was the first person to actually break records in the club that, you know what I'm saying, from the city. Facts. You feel me? So like, I think I was like 16 years old when he was the first person I ever rapped to, Bigga Rankin. So after that, like, we had got a club together. Him and my older brother, they had got a club together, and then like the movement started. Like, that's when the movement started with like the local artists started getting on and shit. So like Bigga Rankin was just like, he was like the glue. Like, everybody was fucking with him, like in different places. So he popped a lot of niggas off.
TJ's DJs as well too, man. And that's what's so crazy, because names like Bigga Rankin and TJ's DJs, those are familiar names in the A as well. It's not just Florida. It's like they get busy up here too. Yeah, so I mean, speak on TJ.
They both started like, you know what I'm saying, in their respective cities. You feel me? Like, TJ had the record pool shit popping. Like, when that shit was, you know what I'm saying, was booming. Yeah. So he had TJ DJs, and I used to always, you know what I'm saying, support him and you know what I'm saying, and sponsor, do all the shit with him. And like he hooked me up with well, I don't know if he hooked me up with, I was messing with Julia Beverly.
Yeah,
you know
what up, Julia?
Yeah, with the Ozone magazine shit. So she was a big part of my career too. Like, I used to in the heavy. So like, I had met TJ, and then I started, you know, going to the record pools and all that, and that's how I got a lot of popularity too as far as on the music, like fucking with TJ, because he a tastemaker. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know, he plugged in everywhere. So
what was that whole mixtape scene like down there though at the same time?
I mean, it was pretty good, because like I said, we pretty much followed the footsteps of like the Atlanta and the, you know what I'm saying. So y'all been doing that shit. So like, we ain't never really had no music scene period in Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, 69, when that shit was like a decade before I came. You know what I'm saying? So like, we started doing, just following that same blueprint, man. Just, you know, jumping on niggas' beats and just putting that shit out there, like, you know what I'm saying, and just gaining some popularity through the mixtape circuit. So it was on that type of time. When you think
about your music though, Cash, I mean, being able to get in there and have bangers from Gotti and Bun B and stuff like that, can you talk about some of those features that you was able to get and how them things came about, man?
That shit was just really on some street shit, man. I was just a young street nigga, man. Like, before I signed with Universal, like, I had my own money. So
come on.
I was in the streets fucking with Texas and cartels out there in Texas and shit. So that's how I got on the little Texas music.
Yeah.
You feel me? So as I would be coming from the valley, when I'm coming through, I would hear that shit and I got on that shit. So I started bringing them niggas to Florida to, you know what I'm saying, and making that little connection. So I befriended Mike Jones, that's my main dude. Mike Jones, Paul Wall, Slim Thug. I fuck with all them boys. Yeah. Mike hooked me up with Bun B. So I was doing features with all them niggas, paying them straight out my pocket. Yeah. You feel me? So, and with Bun B, like, I flew that nigga down. I flew him from Houston to Jacksonville and did 2 features with him. And then by that time I got a deal. Yeah. And same with Yo Gotti, like, he was fucking with Bigga Rankin hard. Yeah. And like, so I was really like the first person to put him on a Florida song and like at the Florida people fucking with him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I had a song called X and he jumped on the remix, him and Sean J. Okay. And then we just got cool from there, bubbled up. And then when I came out here, I was just in the studio at I forgot the name of that studio. And I had this song called Pure Cocaine.
With Gucci.
Then, no, that shit was crazy though, bro. Cause like I ain't, that was Bigga thing. I ain't even know Gucci. I fought with Gotti, man. Him had the, you know, so I fought with Gotti, so I ain't know Gucci. Yeah. So Gotti was like, hey man, he said, let me use this. I'm finna do this shit called Cocaine Music. This is volume 1 now. Yeah. So I'm like, shit, you can use a song. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna help me blow. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So. When he put that shit out, I gave Bigga Rankin the files. Yeah. So when I gave Bigga Rankin, that's Pops. You know what I'm saying? I gave him the files. They switched my verse last, and then he put Gucci on it. Yeah. So it's Gotti, Gucci, then me. Yeah. I feel like I smashed the boy. I'm just keeping the game. You feel me? I feel like I smashed them boy. But anyway, it's all friendly competition. But so when Gotti put that shit out, it like it was Gotti's song. Yeah. You feel me? So I just got kind of, you know what I'm saying, pushed to the side on that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it is what it is, but that shit got millions and millions of views all on YouTube.
Come on, I mean, but what was that like having a critically acclaimed trap record during a time where, this trap music is starting to bubble in this thing?
Yeah, it was dope, man. Like I just said, I ain't never really get to feel the full effects of it because everybody thought that shit was Gotti's song. Yeah. And it just took off like that. So, I mean, I'm a team player, you feel me? Like, if it's like that, it's like that, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really tripping or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? I still got love with Gotti. We still cool. I ain't talked to nigga in ages, but it's still love, you know what I'm saying? If I see him, show him, you know what I'm saying? I was team, but... Yeah, I never got the benefits of that record, boy. That nigga Gotti, when he got on that bitch was out of here. Everybody thought it was Gotti. You feel me?